What causes resentment at work and how to deal with it. Are you dealing with resentment at work? On Monday morning, your supervisor walks by and your belly turns. Your heart rate increases and the veins around your temple pop. You remember the scathing criticism of your proposals in the last meeting as he or she passes by. To be precise, in your opinion, this supervisor may have single-handedly cost you a major professional success. Or the thought of sitting with a particular co-worker at lunchtime is not an option because this person rudely interrupts you in meetings all the time. You can't stand the thought of associating with this person. You have feelings of resentment towards this person. Even though you are not meant to personalise episodes of criticism or unpleasantness. Sometimes things that happen to you at work hit you hard in the gut, and it leads to resentment, a strong emotion that affects your entire being. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, resentment is a feeling of persistent ill will at something you regard as being wrong. It is a strong emotion. The problem with resentment at work. It affects how you think. Resentment is a feeling, a persistently ill will feeling. You cannot perform optimally if you are having strong negative feelings with a co-worker or supervisor you see every day. Your ability to execute your skills and make decisions as a professional is impaired if you harbour resentment at work. Research has shown that resentment compromises the efficiency of your cognitive reasoning. As a professional, you don't want to struggle with feelings of resentment at work because it changes the way you reason and your ability to perform optimally. It also affects the way people think about you. Your ability to execute your skills and make decisions as a professional is impaired if you harbour feelings of resentment at work. It affects your professional network. Think about it. Would you want to collaborate with someone you resent? Many have quit their jobs unplanned because they resent someone, and many others have lost out on great opportunities for the same reason as well. It affects the connections you have at work that will lead to career advancement. Your friends at work, who you think understand how you feel, may avoid you or may avoid recommending you because they don't want to be associated with such negativity. They don't want to be associated with a resentful co-worker. And neither would you. If you decide to quit your job, how many people will be willing to write you a glowing reference? The talk around your professional world would be your character and attitude. They would always remember how you were unable to manage difficult circumstances. If you have very strong feelings, you can't hide it. Resentment is such a strong negative feeling that it becomes obvious when the source of those feelings is around you. Not only will the person perceive your displeasure, other people would notice it as well. Body language is a large component of communication, so even if you avoid verbal confrontations, your non-verbal communication will scream how you feel. Others may then interpret your behaviour negatively and pass you up for promotions and other opportunities when they arise. It affects your health. Prolonged anger and resentment can lead to health issues. Resentment at work or anywhere else can impact your health and well-being. You are also more likely to experience increased stress and all other stress-related problems. Your body is a system. If something affects one aspect of your system, it will have an impact on the entire system, your body. How to let go of resentment. So, what do you do when you are dealing with resentment at work? Releasing resentment is not only good for your mental health, but also important if you are to perform at a high level as a professional. The first thing you should know is that you will be offended at work either intentionally or unintentionally. Therefore, be prepared for it, so you're not surprised when it happens. Will it hurt? Yes. Will it make you angry? Yes. Should you stay angry? No. Don't let your anger turn to resentment. It's just not worth it. Here are 5 powerful tips to help you deal with resentment. Number 1. Be prepared and have realistic expectations. The first thing you should know is that you will be offended at work, either intentionally or unintentionally. It's only realistic to expect that someone is likely to make you upset. It's part of life. Therefore, be prepared to be offended, so you won't be surprised when it happens. Will it hurt? Yes. Will it make you angry? Yes. Should you stay angry? No. Don't let your anger turn to resentment. It's just not worth it. Also, it would be a good idea to explore whether there's some positive perspective on what the offending person is communicating. Number 2, don't wait for apologies. Don't wait for an apology or an acknowledgement of fault. In most cases, the offending party is unaware of how you feel, or they don't care about how you feel. If there is the opportunity to address what happened, then be professional about it. Number 3, recognize potential problem scenarios. Recognize those situations that cause your anger or any negative emotional response, and plan how to manage them. You want to take back control of those situations, know how you can preempt what makes you angry, and how you can take charge of your responses to those situations. You may want to identify how to challenge the individual based on facts and research. Remember, you want to keep it professional at all times. Number 4, learn the art of communication. Learn the art of communication when in business meetings and presentations. Understand the language of your audience. You should know how to present and defend your case as the expert. Learn how to push back and stand your ground while maintaining your professionalism. You can also explore if there's some positive perspective by asking for clarification or follow-up questions to understand what the offending party is trying to accomplish. Number 5, let it go. Finally, let go of the anger and the resentment you feel. In its place, have a plan to manage any situations that may make you feel resentful. Forgive whoever has treated you unfairly, not only because your career may depend on it, but also because your health depends on it. The ultimate benefits of forgiving the offender are the freedom it gives you from the offender and the inner strength you gain from overcoming the negative effect of the person's actions. Last word. Harbouring feelings of resentment without taking smart actions will not yield the result you want. So, as you let go of the anger and resentment, be proactive to work on the things that would help you to stand up for yourself and create healthy boundaries so that you won't be a victim anymore. Feelings of resentment without taking smart actions will not yield the results you want. When you are resentful, you are giving another person the power to dictate your feelings. You allow yourself to become a victim. Take charge of your work life and be the expert they need. Don't allow resentment to hold you captive and impair your ability to remain professional and demonstrate all the other great things you have to offer. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe buttons and leave a comment below this video to let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions, please drop me a comment below this video and let me know what you would like to see next and what type of videos you want me to create for you. I will be able to respond back to you as soon as possible. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.